Hi, my name is Andre Peras, and this is my video project for the National Honor Society. Here we go. I've completed a total of 70 hours of volunteer work at Howell High School, working with teachers such as Mr. Gatafa, Mr. Napolitano, Mr. Santo, and Ms. Travinsky. Over my career at Howell High School so far, I've gotten my feet wet in productions related to my strengths in music and video. Along with being in the local community because of Student Council, I'm on the Class of 2024 board, and I'm bringing Rebel Pride to Howell Township one day at a time. But in this video in particular, my focus will be on video and music productions at Howell High School. The footage you're seeing right now is all of my archival footage from events after school in the Howell High School auditorium, including both nights of the FPAC dance program's Eve of Dance, Eve of Choreography, the band concert, Battle of the Classes, and recent fall play, A Murder is Announced. The archives of these events are used by reference for all incoming students in the future, performers, parents and ancestors who cannot make it, and for teachers involved in these shows to look at in the future to see what they can do better or just to take notes from them. It is a great way of testing patience while also doing something I love, being behind the camera. A big theme of what makes these videos so special is the teamwork that goes behind making them. Sure, there are the performers, and myself who filmed it, but I think of those whom I've worked with to make it possible for these videos to even be out there. From those who've taken the footage and edited it, helped prep the equipment with me to use, or all the other crew members involved in audio and backstage, communication is vital to keeping the production going. The amount of jobs and potential for those in the arts when it comes to service is endless. Just this short experience alone is enough to speak volumes. Speaking of a different type of volume, I've decided to end my service experiences off on a high note. What you're seeing on screen right now is another example of serving and giving my time through art, as I've controlled the sound and lighting board for the evening of scenes for the FPAC actors on multiple occasions, along with the annual Relay for Life event, helping and throwing an all-nighter DJ event, and setting up the stage so that way the FPAC MVP band can perform. In the auditorium, I've been a stagehand, sound director, and lighting assistant. As a stagehand, I've helped actors prepare for their performances, setting up their microphones and equipment for the sound team, worked as a sound director managing audio levels throughout the shows and controlling music before and after performances, and finally, I've covered basic productions as a lighting assistant, making sure the audience has no issue seeing their actors. I've also created the girls basketball warm-up mix composed of songs requested by the team for this year's 2022-2023 season, which you'll be hearing right now.
Feel it coming in the air, hear the screams from everywhere. I'm addicted to the thrill. I'm ready. It's a dangerous love affair. Can't be scared when it goes down. Got a problem? Tell me now. Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight.
No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the power.
This way, the girls team is even more hyped up and therefore have a better chance of getting a win versus another school. Just another thing to add to their list of home court advantages. Through these after-school experiences, I've learned of how serious the demands are of committing to the series of events when you include preparation and experience. This is why time management is so vital to being a working professional out there, while also taking time to give back to the community. A skill worth developing, especially in becoming the well-rounded person I want to be growing up. In conclusion, bridging the gap between your passions and helping others is just the gift that keeps on giving. Not only did it make it enjoyable for me to begin with, but seeing different smiles of people ranging from all ages, it just feels good in a way that giving is better than receiving. It made me realize that getting these hours would not be a chore. They were not just a requirement to be fulfilled, which is why going above and beyond acquiring more than double the hours required was not too much of a task. And this is the opposite thought process of what I had before. I hope to continue to find more ways to help others in the future and have others see why it's so great too. Thank you, and I hope you have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, and a good night. Thanks so much for watching.